Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about something very important, study habits. Joining us is Parivartan, a student who has developed good study habits. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so let's start with a simple question. Why do you think study habits are more important for students?
Well, studying habits are very important because they help students stay organized and manage their time better. Also, when you have good study habits, you know exactly what you need to do and when. Then this makes the student less stressful and more effective.
That makes sense. Can you share some of the study habits you follow?
Just so, one habit I follow is setting a regular student schedule. I study at the same time each day, so it becomes a routine like a daily basis. I also break my study session into smaller chunks like 30 to 45 minutes at a time. Also with a short breaks in between, so this helps to me stay focused without getting too tired. So yeah, that's all.
Those sounds like great habit. How do you stay focused during study time?
Now, well, great question. To study focused, I make sure my study space is clean and quiet. I turn off my phone, put it in another room so I'm not distracted by social media, any messages. So yeah, I also try to set clear goals for each study session, like reading a chapter or solving a set of problems.
That's a good idea, but sometimes students face distraction. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, it's true. That's distraction happen. When I feel distracted, I remind myself of my goals and try to get it back on track. If it's something that can be ignored, like a personal issue, I take a short break and come back studying later. So yeah, studying patient with myself helps me focus again.
That's a great idea to handle distraction. Now, let's talk about how to prepare for exams. Any tips for that?
Yes, preparing for exam starts early. I begin reading my notes and textbooks week before the exam. I also practice with old exams or quizzes to see what types of questions might come up. I try to focus on topic I find hardest. So this way I feel more confident when the exam day arrives to do better in future.
Wonderful advice. What advice would you give to someone who finds studying difficult?
Yeah, if studying feels difficult, I would say start small, set small achievable goals each day, like reading a few pages or doing few problems. Don't worry about the perfection. Just focus on making progress. And if you need help, don't hesitate. To ask a teacher or a friend. We learn in different ways, and there is no shame in asking for support.
You mentioned setting clear goals for each study session. How do you stay motivated to stick to those goals, especially when studying becomes tough?
Yeah, that's a good question. To stay motivated, I try to remind myself of the bigger picture, like the reason I'm studying in the first place. Sometimes I reward myself completing goals like watching a short videos, having a snack, keeping a positive mindset, and celebrating small victories really helps keep me motivated.
One last thing, how do you balance studying with other activities like hobbies or spending time with friends?
Yeah, that's a good question. Balancing study and other activities is definitely important. So I try to keep a balance my scheduling by study time first, then planning my free time around it. This way I can enjoy hobbies or time with friends without keeping guilty. It's all about time management. It's up to you how do you manage your time. That you stick to your study schedule, you can still have fun without stress. That's all.
Thank you so much for your insight today. I'm sure many students will find your advice helpful.
Alright, thank you so much. Have a good one. See you.